Finsemble is a completely new way of building enterprise software. Finsemble allows you to build native desktop applications using HTML and JavaScript. Let's take a tour of a sample application that is built with this library. We'll start at the top here with this toolbar. The toolbar is a component that comes with Finsemble. The neat thing about the component is that it's a browser window. This is just a long, thin browser window with all the menus and location bar hidden. In fact, all components in Finsemble are browser windows, like this menu. In a Finsemble application, we kind of treat windows the same way you would treat a div in a browser application. They're dynamic. You can make them appear and disappear. You can build an entire application out of building blocks from windows. The toolbar and menus are built in, but of course you can build your own components as well. This sample app is for finance, so we've built a chart component. We've also built a news component, and you can see that all of these components are in fact just windows, built in HTML5, but yet indistinguishable from a native application. Finsemble also allows components to communicate with one another, such as this linker that allows two components to synchronize on a piece of data. This allows for a federated approach, where components are loosely coupled, but yet integrated into a whole. For instance, here, if I change the stock symbol from Apple to Google, both components remain synchronized on that stock symbol. And linking doesn't have to be on a stock symbol, it could be on an account, it could be on a phone number, anything that's relevant to your application. Now, once a user sets up all their windows and positions them, sets their state, links them, they're not going to want to lose all that work when they restart their app. So Finsemble ships with a Workspace Manager that allows users to save and restore their workspaces. Components can register state with the workspace so that when a workspace is restored, the component is reconstituted with the same state. And all the APIs are event-driven, so JavaScript developers will feel immediately at home. Each component has its own browser process, which means that a Finsemble application is inherently loosely coupled, which means integration of disparate systems into a unified user experience is finally achievable. Finsemble is all about a compelling user experience. It's a middle road between the powerful but rigid legacy environment and the dynamic but constrained browser environment. We like to say that this approach is thinking outside the rectangle. As an example of this approach, take the ubiquitous chat client. What you're seeing here is Slack, but with a twist. We've integrated with Slack's open API, but now when you open a chat window, it opens in a separate window that you can move wherever you want. And of course, if you have two conversations going, you can go ahead and open a second window. You can open as many windows as you want, organize them the way you want, and then save them into a workspace. Then, using Finsemble APIs, you can make those windows communicate with other components. Just like that, you can integrate chat into your proprietary application. It's a concept we call client-side integration, and it's an approach that's much quicker than integrating at the service level. And it scales because it's based on a technology that's inherently loosely coupled, the browser window. And it's Finsemble that allows you to manage those windows with an easy and comprehensive API for building desktop applications using HTML5 and JavaScript.